In today's video, who pays the price? Why climate action might be unaffordable for many, we delve into the increasingly pressing need for climate action and the significant financial hurdles that accompany it. As the costs of green technology rise, economic disparities grow, particularly impacting developing nations and small businesses. We'll explore how government policies, public perceptions, and innovative financing solutions can either help or hinder progress, shedding light on the hidden costs of inaction and the collective effort needed to pave the way forward. Join us as we examine the complex intersection of climate action and affordability, posing crucial questions about who really pays the price in this crucial fight for our planet's future. 1. The growing urgency of climate action. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is happening now, affecting communities around the globe with increasing intensity. From wildfires in California to floods in Bangladesh, the impacts are felt worldwide. The need for climate action is urgent and undeniable. Yet, while the call for change is loud, the path to achieving it is fraught with challenges. One of the most significant hurdles is the financial cost associated with implementing effective climate strategies. This raises a critical question: who will bear the financial burden of climate action? 2. The high costs of green technology. Transitioning to greener technologies is a central part of any climate action plan. However, these technologies often come with a hefty price tag. Solar panels, wind turbines, and electric vehicles all require substantial upfront investment. For many households and businesses, the costs can be prohibitive. This financial barrier can delay or even prevent the adoption of environmentally friendly solutions. As a result, while green technology promises long-term savings and environmental benefits, the initial expense remains a significant deterrent for many. 3. Economic disparities and climate action. Economic disparities play a crucial role in determining who can afford to participate in climate action. Wealthier individuals and nations are better positioned to invest in sustainable solutions. They can afford the latest green technologies, energy-efficient homes, and eco-friendly transportation. In contrast, low-income communities may struggle to meet basic needs, let alone invest in costly environmental initiatives. This disparity not only affects individual households but also entire nations. Developing countries, in particular, face significant challenges in funding climate action while addressing pressing economic and social issues. 4. Impact on developing nations. Developing nations are often the most affected by climate change, yet they have the least resources to combat it. These countries face a double-edged sword. They need to invest in climate action to protect their populations and economies, but their limited financial resources make it difficult to do so. Furthermore, international funding for climate initiatives is often insufficient or comes with strings attached. This leaves many developing nations in a precarious position, struggling to balance immediate needs with long-term sustainability. 5. The role of government subsidies and incentives. Government subsidies and incentives can play a vital role in making climate action more affordable. By providing financial support for green technologies and initiatives, governments can help lower the cost barrier for individuals and businesses. Tax credits for solar panel installation, subsidies for electric vehicles, and grants for energy-efficient renovations are examples of how policy can drive change. However, the effectiveness of these measures depends on political will and public support. Without consistent and robust policy interventions, the financial burden of climate action may remain out of reach for many. 6. The burden on small businesses. Small businesses are the backbone of many economies, yet they often face the greatest financial challenges when it comes to climate action. Unlike large corporations, small businesses typically have limited budgets and resources. Implementing green practices, such as reducing waste or upgrading equipment, can be costly and time-consuming. Additionally, the competitive market environment may not always reward environmentally friendly practices, making it difficult for small businesses to justify the expense. As a result, without support, small businesses may struggle to contribute to climate action efforts. 7. The hidden costs of inaction. While the costs of climate action are significant, the price of inaction can be even higher. Climate-related disasters, such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves, can cause extensive economic damage. Infrastructure repairs, healthcare costs, and loss of productivity are just a few examples of the financial toll these events can take. Moreover, the longer climate action is delayed, the more severe and frequent these events are likely to become. Thus, while the upfront costs of climate action are daunting, the potential long-term savings and protection they offer are invaluable. 8. Public perception and willingness to pay. Public perception plays a critical role in shaping climate action policies. While many people recognize the importance of addressing climate change, their willingness to pay for it varies. Surveys often reveal a disparity between individuals' environmental concerns and their readiness to incur additional costs. Factors such as income, education, and political beliefs can influence attitudes toward climate action funding. Addressing these perceptions and building public support is essential for implementing effective and inclusive climate policies. 9. Innovative financing solutions. To make climate action affordable for all, innovative financing solutions are needed. Green bonds, carbon pricing, and public-private partnerships are some of the strategies that can help bridge the financial gap. Green bonds, for instance, allow investors to fund projects that have positive environmental benefits. Carbon pricing, by putting a monetary value on carbon emissions, can incentivize businesses to reduce their carbon footprint. Public-private partnerships can leverage the strengths of both sectors to fund large-scale climate initiatives. These solutions, if effectively implemented, can make climate action more accessible and sustainable. 10. The way forward. Gaithersburg, a bustling suburb of Washington, D.C., experiences its fair share of windy weather, particularly during the transitional seasons. Residents have adapted by constructing homes with wind-resistant features and using landscaping techniques to buffer against strong gusts. The community has also embraced outdoor activities that take advantage of the winds, such as kite flying and windsurfing. Gaithersburg's winds are a reminder of the region's natural beauty, offering a refreshing contrast to the suburban sprawl. In conclusion, Maryland's windiest cities offer unique challenges and opportunities for their residents. From coastal breezes to mountain gusts, each city has found ways to adapt and embrace the winds as a part of their everyday lives.